Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We are back on Scorpio and we're going to take a look at Scorpio's feelings. Okay, we're going to see how Scorpio feels just in general and love. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. So before I actually came on, I was able to pull a card. This is Yogic Path. Not sure necessarily how to pronounce this. It's Shabdaya. It talks about self-study. It talks about going within, and this card also suggests that the best place for Scorpio to be right now is studying oneself. And we can tell that's what Scorpio is doing. Why? Because Scorpio earlier, when we were looking into it, Scorpio was taking some time to kind of stop patterns. Or they recognized there were some patterns had, and they wanted to kind of stop them. All right, there was something that the patterns were something that they acknowledged in their journey is what I'm getting out of it. Okay, so this does kind of back up that you are studying yourself internally, trying to figure out how you're going to respond to certain situations that you see going forward. I think that you are looking into books. I think you're studying. You're looking into books. I think you're looking into history. I think you're trying to soak up all the information you can find around you to figure out how and why things make sense, why things happen. I still think there are some things that you're trying to figure out that you'll probably never have an answer to. That I think there are some things that you'll have to make peace with not knowing, if that makes any sense. Understanding when the answer is no. Okay. So, I'm just going to put this, because I don't want it to be too congested, but why not? Alright, so that could be you. This is actually, let me put this over here. This is actually you studying yourself. So, this is you looking out for just being conscious of certain things like, I'm not gonna, I believe I'm an open book, but I am not. I have this, I need to enjoy things for what they are artistically. I need to stay away from being superficial. When I teach people, I need to teach them wholeheartedly. There's no looking down at people. I'm studying myself and reviewing my patterns and how I do things. Okay, so that's where Scorpio is right now. I'm going to take a look at Scorpio's feelings in love. Ooh. I'm going to shuffle these again. I did meditate over the cards, right? But I did not pre-shuffle these. I didn't pre-read. I did shuffle them. I did not pre-read. Ancestors, show me Scorpio's feelings in love, please. Show me Scorpio's feelings about love, please. Ooh, oh, wow. Okay, those went flying. I don't know if you guys saw them fly, but they flew. There's two of them. Okay. Scorpio, you're being advised, this is Six of Raphael, to embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindle relationships. Embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Okay, let's see what's next. Ooh, got six. Six again. I guess you're looking for some kind of harmony, healing, and cooperation. So Scorpio, Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. So Scorpio, your feelings are, you are looking for some kind of retreat, but this, just for some of you, this could be a retreat with a newfound love, or this could be you just simply taking time to get to know and discover yourself again. You could be going over water, you could be taking trips to islands, you could be meeting up with childhood friends. Hey, you could have friends all over the world, and maybe you're going to visit one of them. Okay, but this is rekindled new friends or rekindled relationships. So you could actually be thinking of rekindling something with somebody from your past. Okay, so those feelings we have here. And I'm going to put this right here. This board is a little congested, but I was able to make a little bit of space, which is why you see the screen looks a little bit different. I wanted to make a little bit more space. Okay, I'm going to 2 6s here. Let's see. So ancestors, I would like to know Scorpio's feelings towards these old flames or exes or whoever these people are. What are Scorpio's messages to them? I don't know if this is the right... You know what I'm thinking? No, I'm going to leave it just like this. Ancestors, Scorpio's messages to... I'm going to pull one per person. Ancestors. Scorpio's messages to them. Message from Scorpio. Tell me. What would Scorpio say? What does Scorpio have to say to this person? I feel stuck. Okay. Ancestors, tell me more, please. I keep writing and deleting messages. Ancestors, one more, please. I am who I am. Okay. Now, remind you, this is the person who I kind of feel came and said, we're too different. Maybe that's why we can't be together. And I don't know if Scorpio, I don't know if you really want to defend yourself to this person, but this person is acknowledging that you guys are more alike than they actually think. So, this is kind of, you are who you are. You're not changing for them. And come to find out, their views are probably similar to yours at this point. Now, I don't know what the journey is, but somehow they came up with that. Ancestors, what would Scorpio say to this water sign, or whoever this is here? Ancestors. It didn't fall. Okay, now. Love will keep us together. Scorpio, do you still have feelings for this this person? Is there some kind of hope here? Is there hope with this person, or... Oh, okay. You want to tell this person... Oh, I don't know what kind of energy this is. You want to tell this person you have a hard time communicating. Love will keep us together. I have a hard time communicating. I'm afraid to get close to people. That's what Scorpio has to say to this. Ancestors. Ancestors. What does... Ooh, that's way under there. I'm going to take it. No, I'm not, because I didn't ask my question. Ancestors, what would Scorpio say? What is Scorpio thinking? What is Scorpio doing about this connection? How is Scorpio acknowledging this connection with this person over here that could be an air sign? Ancestors. They are you. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I never met anybody like you before. I effed up. Okay, Scorpio. You feel like you effed up. Is this real? I am who I am. I'm not changing for you. Come to find out, we more alike than you wanted to admit. That's somebody you could have been married to. Whatever happened over here led to, I'm afraid to get close to people, but I think there was a whole bunch within this connection that you had, Scorpio, with this neighboring water sign that could have drove you to later on not wanting to get close to people and having communication issues. But I think deep down you want something with this person too. I feel like with this air sign, or maybe it could be to a Libra, I don't know. You seem to be comparing this person to other people. They are not you. Maybe you had a lot of fun with these people. I mean, the cards do say that you guys really did like each other, and you want to date, but this person is in another connection with somebody. I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I feel like maybe this person, I don't know what happened with this connection here. You guys are clearly not together. And I don't know if the feeling left behind is of being overwhelmed, or if somebody could have walked out of a connection and you're left to deal with memories. I never met anybody like you. I effed up. I'm interested in that. So maybe, Scorpio, maybe you could have done something. Maybe you could have done something that caused this person to go off and be with somebody else. Okay. I want to know. Ancestors. Ancestors, what happened here with King of Swords? Okay. I'm not taking that out. Ancestors, what happened here with King of Swords, please? What happened with King of Swords, please? I lied to you and I effed up. Are you both admitting that? Ancestors, tell me more. Ancestors, tell me more. Dang it, Scorpio. Can never be. I love you. Come back. Whatever. Oh, there gotta be some other. Ancestors, what happened here with Scorpio and maybe an air sign? Could be a Libra. Okay, 7 of Cups. Somebody had a bunch of, somebody had choices. Somebody had commitment issues. Ancestors. Maybe it was Scorpio that had commitment issues. That's what it looks like. It looks like Scorpio may have had a ton of choices, commitment issues. Or maybe you weren't letting go of those choices, or what happened? Okay, something came to an end. Because the World card is like something coming to an end and then there's something beginning. Okay, there's some kind of lesson that was learned throughout this whole thing. Ancestors, tell me more, please. Okay, King of Cups. King of Cups reversed. That's somebody who maybe took their support away, or maybe Scorpio felt like somebody wasn't supporting them, or the air sign felt like they weren't being supported by Scorpio. Ancestors, tell me more. Ace of Swords. That talks about having some kind of clarity on the matter, or still trying to gain clarity on something. I don't know. It looks like this might be... It looks like Scorpio. Scorpio might be trying to... Scorpio might have some commitment issues. Right? Scorpio may have learned... Scorpio might have some commitment issues. Scorpio may have learned a lesson out of something. Because it tells us about the King of Cups, which is typically a supportive leader. So maybe you turned your back on somebody who had... Maybe somebody was a... I don't know, somebody who's an air sign. Maybe you turned your back on him. Maybe you got some clarity, or you're still trying to gain clarity on how you feel about this person. So I think you might be up in the air with them. I still feel like this person's situation at the end right now is just... It's very questionable. We have 4 of Pentacles. So that talks about long-term security. Somebody thinking about long-term. Maybe you guys were in the middle of something and somebody took off and left you stuck with money. Okay, and it feels like there's some kind of maybe both you got maybe this connection shows that both people had done things, right, to disrespect the connection. Maybe one, I don't know. I just feel like, I feel like I have 2 people here basically saying, I like you and everything, but I lied to you. Because I still feel like with this air sign was hiding something even throughout. That's where I feel about it. All right, and I see somebody learning a lesson out of it. There was a lesson learned out of this situation, and there was a lesson learned, but I think the clarity, I don't think all has been revealed necessarily about the goings on or what happened or what the cause of it is. I think there's a lot of things that are still to come out. But somebody is, but this could be somebody worried about security at this point. And I don't think there's a secure connection there. I don't know. Looks like trouble to me. Ancestors. Ancestors. What was the issue here in this connection, please? I'm using these. Ancestors, what was the connection issue here? What was the issue? Temperance, patience. Somebody didn't have patience in the connection between the Scorpio and the air sign. Alright? And if you go back to some other readings, I think you guys, like I said several times, there was some plan had between a Scorpio and an air sign. I'm not saying that's the case here, but there was some plan, and it was something that had to stall. Somebody required patience. Somebody didn't want to have patience. They bounced. And it looks like both parties, maybe in the dynamics of this connection here, maybe there was some things that had gone on, like somebody's connecting with ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, inappropriate conversations, text messages, and somebody just gave up. I don't know if somebody gave up and walked away. It looks like somebody walked on this one. And I think they may have walked they walked because they wanted to. But they also had no patience. Okay. This person kind of did what they wanted to do. So now this person got themselves in a bind. So I don't know. I'm not sure why they're thinking about you, but I get it. You know, there's two sides to every relationship, right? You got both sides. I don't know. Ancestors. Tell me, what was the issue in the connection here? Ancestors, please tell me. The unknown. Okay. So I think that this person... Okay. I feel like this person had a lot of issues. This is a Fool, right? So this talks about new beginnings, new adventures. And I think that this person, I feel like, is a younger energy, Scorpio, and I feel like this is somebody who had a lot of growing to do. I think sowing royal oats might have been the issue and why things... But I kind of feel like this one here, I don't know. None of these people... These people, everybody look borderline shady, like, Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but this person had to, they had to develop, they had to live their life before they actually got to that, what was it, 10 of Cups, wanting that desire. So I don't know, I think that's your feelings towards them. It's like they're out there doing whatever they had to do in order to grow, and now they've come to this conclusion that you could be the one. But I think the issue in this connection with you, Scorpio, is that whoever this person is, this person has some growing to do, and I think you knew mistakes, or I think you knew that there was growing that had to be done on this person's end, and I think you were well aware of all the shenanigans, and somehow I still kind of feel like maybe you gave this person a chance, and they just kept playing their games or whatever, and what's left behind, afraid to get close to people. But I think this is something Scorpio that has developed over, several relationships. I don't think it's limited to this one, but I feel like this one, let's see. There's something about that one. There's something about that one because, I don't know. I feel like they're coming back to you after being out there and seeing what it was. So I don't know if maybe you had conversations with this person or whatever. This person had to grow. So this person was out there doing whatever they wanted to do, and they had to grow. It looks like they have, but also, like I said earlier, there are some there are some things maybe with family, bringing home undesirable characters as husbands and wives, and I think this person is looking to have somebody who fits the bill according to their liking, if that makes any sense. I'm just saying. Alright. So, what else is okay, so what else I need the energy for... What was Scorpio's issue with this earth sign? Ancestors. Okay, there it is. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like, where are my cards? I'm looking. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I ain't crazy. Wait, hold on. I was like, there's somebody else here. I'm looking. I'm like, what the? I was like, wait, okay, yeah. Who's? I was like, what is it? Because I was looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is that there? Hold on. I got to fix this because you know how I am. I'm looking. I'm like, what in the? I was really like, what in the heck was I reading the whole time? Okay, ancestors. Ancestors, what's Scorpio's issue with, tell me Scorpio's issue with this. Yeah, this needs to be, because they're all over the place now. I can't even tell what's what. Ancestors, give me Scorpio's energy towards his earth sign, please. Ancestors, give me Scorpio's energy towards his earth sign, please. Strength. Okay. Alright, some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. That's the strength card. So, strength. I'm looking to have patience in something. I'm looking to full duration of something. I think you tried to hang in there with this person as much as you could, and I feel like ultimately that was your challenge with them, having strength to deal with whatever it is they were doing, or whatever the dynamic of the relationship was at the time. I feel like you needed to, I think a lot of strength was necessary, right? But I don't know that it was always possible to get it, if that makes any sense, right? Having the courage to do something, self-love, having the strength to deal with, you know, somebody telling you, oh, we're different. And I don't know how long that could have gone on for, or whatever, but that was one of the issues in that connection, you having the strength and the courage to deal with something. Maybe you had a problem standing up to this person, I'm not sure. I believe this person actually played a really significant role. Alright. This board is just messy. I'm about to clear this up anyway. Alright. One thing. Ancestors. Ancestors, what is Scorpio afraid of? Ancestors, please tell me what Scorpio is afraid of in love. Ancestors, please tell me what Scorpio is afraid of in love. Seven of Swords. So I think Scorpio was running away because they're scared of people being dishonest with them. Or you guys, us. Maybe we're scared of people being dishonest with us. You know, maybe we're tired of the betrayal or scared of the betrayal. People stealing from us. Somebody watch your finances. Somebody could be looking into your buns. So, you know, they're scared of the bad things that could happen in a relationship. That's what I'm getting. I'm saying, well, Scorpio, you know, what's the issue here? I'm scared that I'm going to get hurt. I'm scared people are going to steal from me emotionally. And I pretty much don't want to deal with it anymore. What else? Okay, you're looking for somebody who's going to be, somebody who's going to take some kind of action. And I believe that maybe you thought people were going to try and invest more into the relationship and they haven't, right? This is a Chariot card. This talks about action. This talks about a journey, somebody coming towards you. I don't think, because I'm asking what you feel in love, I don't think you feel like anybody's coming towards you. I think you think that there's no action being taken pretty much by anybody. Ancestors. I mean, or it could be a Sagittarius coming towards you. Ancestors. What's Scorpio afraid of? Three of Cups. You know, okay. So Scorpio, you could be scared of just starting anything with anybody. Starting to have friendships, collaborations. I think you're just scared. I don't know what you're scared of. I think that you might have some stunt in communication where you don't necessarily want to share your feelings with people. This could be an expansion of some sort of a group. It's a circle of support. And maybe because it's upright, maybe you are interested in doing this. Maybe you don't feel like anybody's taking action towards you and you are actually reaching out to your friends and your family for support. That makes more sense. Ancestors. Okay, this one, I like these. They pop out. Woo. Two of Cups. Okay, Scorpio could also be afraid of romantic love, partnerships, marriage, proposal. Scorpio, sounds like you have a commitment issue. Ancestors. Tell me what else Scorpio... Is that my wand? Yep. Ancestors, tell me what else Scorpio could be afraid of. Ancestors. Boy, Scorpio. Good Lord. Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio. This is Nine of Pentacles. So, oh, it's reversed. But, are you scared that you can't manifest happiness or something like that? Are you afraid that you're not going to have the financial gain you want? I think that you have a lot of fears. I think you have fears about relationships. I think that you have fears about money. I think that you have a couple of fears. I think you fear that nobody's going to come towards you. You may be reaching out to your friends and your family for support. And you may be talking to them about affairs at heart having to do with Two of Cups, how you feel about love, partnerships. You might be conversing about that. You might also be telling them that you have some concerns about money or something like that. Okay, or, you know, maybe you're worried about how you're going to take care of yourself, self-sufficiency. And then we have, what is that? We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that talks about maybe there's some sort of maybe there's somebody coming towards you that has had a lifestyle change, or maybe you feel like, well, I think you have had a lifestyle change, to be honest with you. I think all this is a bunch. I think you've had several of them. I think you're just taking the time to heal, but I think you're taking measures towards changing your life somehow. And I feel like it's because of things like this. I feel like it's always a constant fight. I am who I am, that's a fight. I'm afraid to get close to people, that's a wall. They're not you. I effed up. Good drama. I don't know what this means, Scorpio. I have no idea what this means, but you're definitely scared of love. You're scared of everything. I think Scorpio is just... Are you at the house with the doors locked or something? Ancestors. Messages for Scorpio, please. Yeah, okay. I'm about to tie this up. I just want to... Ancestors, messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Yeah, I need to clean this up because I can't even, like, think like this. One message for Scorpio, and these cards do not. Messages for Scorpio. I still want to find out something, though. I can't with these. Oh, my goodness. I love these, but I can't. I need you to blot out. Ancestors. Oh. Okay. I'm going to take the one I saw for... Oh, I think this came up with... Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, so this talks to... Oh, okay, there's another one back here. I'll take it. All right, this one that I saw. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, empathic starseed. So, Scorpio, you could be taking on other people's feelings, and I think that it's time for you to take a little bit of a retreat for yourself and cleanse your energy. We, the Hathros, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. A portal is something that you go on to obtain information. Okay. Deep love, mother's milk. Okay. Birth as a portal. Oh, a portal out into the world, I'm assuming. Don't quote me on that. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay. So, yeah, be careful of taking in other people's energy and taking on problems that don't have anything to do with you. Again, discernment. Ancestors, more messages for Scorpio. Ancestors. I'm trying to figure out, though, issues. I'm trying to figure something out. I don't want this. This board is a mess. I'm going to have to figure this out later, because... Yeah, I'm going to let this one go. This is just way too much going on over here. I hope we cleared up a little bit of what Scorpio was afraid of. There's something going on with this person. Ancestors, tell me what happened here really quick, though. What happened with this person here? Or Scorpio. Why is the Fool card here? Ancestors, show me the Fool card, please. Why is the Fool card here? Meeting, conversing, savoring the movement, feeling uplifted. Need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal. Twin flames. Yeah, union, daily coupling, complement each other. Maybe now you guys complement each other. Because I feel like this person maybe matured a little bit. But I don't think that was the case in the past. And I think Scorpio knew that they had to release this person, or some sense or some connection that they had to this person to not get closure, but just to accept what was going to happen with them going and doing whatever they had to do. I feel like this person's younger. If this person comes around, Scorpio, there's a possibility that because you have romantic feelings, you may dismiss it. Remember, this person thinks that there's a slim chance. I know this is a mess. I'm about to shut this off anyway. But this person feels like they have a slim chance, but you actually have romantic feelings for this person. You might entertain it. I still feel like there's a deep connection between this air sign and Scorpio, though. Well, pretty much it's all the same. So, I don't know. Alright, guys. This is a lot. a lot. And there would have been more, but I can't. I got to clean this up. So, alright. Love you guys. This is just like the quick fix. Whatever. Okay. I love you guys. This just a lot going on here. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.